welcome back to another episode of Unqualified Adults.
Unqualified Adults, baby.
We took a week off for happy for New Year's. Happy New Year's.
And Christmas.
I mean, yeah, but we recovered on Christmas though. Okay. So we were straight, you know what I mean? But we really did take an actual break for the I guess it was legit New Year's Day. So whatever, who cares, right? It's just another day if you ask me anyways, but
did you guys do anything?
No, Jenny worked and I fucking sat here and got stoned.
Sounds about right.
Hey man, why not? I ain't trying to go out and get in trouble.
Exactly. A lot of people really don't go out these days anyway.
Yeah, I don't need a fucking case. Plus, where am I going to go? To Cowboys?
Jesus.
Fuck, what, to Blondies?
When was the last time you actually went to Cowboys? When was the last time you even formed that sentence before the one you just previously said?
I mean, man, it's been at least like 10 years since we've been to fucking Cowboys. Like, legit.
Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not like, we used to go to Cowboys on the regular.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Whoa.
Oh, party foul. Foul. You got a party foul, buddy?
Yeah, we're getting into the podcast before we've even started our ritual here.
Yeah, we didn't even start smoking yet.
I haven't even changed my shirt. I'm still going to take my hoodie off.
Yeah, I brought a new shirt over today. I even took the hoodie off. Got the variant t-shirt.
Shit, I should have worn my Christmas shirt that says legalize eating ass. If there's one thing that this podcast stands for, it's legalizing eating ass. Not that it's illegal or anything, but
not
still.
At all. Mm-hmm.
Well, what time it is, though, is if you got a blunt, if you got a bowl, you got a bong, a dab rig, whatever the fuck it is that you like to smoke.
Hitter, anything you got.
Grab that shit.
Torch it up.
And let's go. Let me get us started. Yes. Now it's an Unqualified Adults podcast. Now. Yeah, I ain't trying to get caught up, dog. What the fuck? Don't nobody want to go to the mansion? Are you kidding me? Them motherfuckers are nothing but bitches, and all they do is cry about what you're wearing.
That's very true. All those places used to pop off at one point in time until the fucking guns and the fighting started popping off.
Dude, fuck all that,
Everyone always has to fuck up someone's good time.
Everybody's got to be big bad Billy Badass and shit. Like,
for no reason.
I just want to fucking get drunk and be stupid, dog.
Let me just bounce around, smacking ass on accident.
Hey,
accidentally on purpose.
I mean, we've all been there. Hey, let's be real. Don't act like these women ain't bumped up into some dude before and try to get a fucking piece of that dick print. Come on, you can't pretend like women ain't doing some of this shit too.
You remember that spot, Mr. Biggs?
Mr. Big, yeah.
Yeah, I remember me and a bunch of my homeboys when we were waiting in line for I think the go-karts. I see some girl walk over with her boyfriend. She just grabs like a handful of my ass cheek, bro. Kept it moving. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Hey, man.
I ain't tripping.
Why not, dog?
It is what it is.
If you got what she wants, why the fuck not? Can't hear you. Audio is really messed up. What?
Is it?
Let's see. What can we do? Hold on.
Technical difficulties.
Let's retry here. Do we gotta turn up?
Oh, baby. Try.
Oh, I just did that. Is there a code or something?
Yeah, press go down, and then press the screen.
I don't understand your phone.
You said don't understand.
Just take it from me and we'll get it restarted.
I got you.
Technical difficulties on the video and the fucking podcast right now? What? What's happening?
Up, right?
They say, yeah, I was trying to turn it up. I don't know if that's going to help us.
I don't know if that helps or hinders.
If that helps, let us know, y'all. I don't know what to tell you right now. Otherwise, we'll have to restart.
We never have issues with the audio.
Yeah, we never really have issues with the audio. We never have issues with the blunt. I got an issue right now. What the fuck?
Issues. Straight?
Okay. I hope. Okay. They can't see me, but whatever.
It's okay.
Here, I'll scoot over.
Got the money maker right here.
I'll scoot over. But
everyone needs a token in their lives.
What'd you do for New Year's?
What did I do for New Year's? Actually hung out with a few friends. Hung out with Mark, who's in the group, moderator.
Shout out, Mark.
Shout out to young Mark. Hung out with my friend Mark and my friend Jeremy. We actually went to go see a movie, Babylon.
Babylon.
Margot Robbie, Brad Pitt. I don't recommend it. That movie is long as...
It's a new one?
Yeah. Recently just came out about like 2-3 weeks ago.
I never heard of this movie before. Babylon? What?
Yeah, bro. That's why I told you to boot up YouTube. You have the YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a long movie. Interesting, to say the least. There's scenes of elephants shitting on people and girls peeing on people, R. Kelly style. It was a fun time.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking good time to me, dog.
It sounds like a great time. But
sounds like my kind of night.
The movie just dragged on us too long. And afterwards, we just went to the crib, gamed it up, smoked some weed, and watched the fireworks on Pikes Peak. That's about it. Nothing too big.
Did they shoot fireworks off?
Yeah.
Dog, I was out. I was done by noon, or not noon, but
He
midnight.
was out by noon, everybody.
I was out by noon. What am I talking about?
Done.
I woke up at 8 o'clock, got stoned by 9 o'clock. I was asleep by 11.
There it goes.
Nah, I sat down, though, and I smoked like 3 or 4 blunts to myself. I just got super mega stoned and just fucking passed out. Hey, if somebody's still here, let us know if the audio's fucked up or not.
Or if it's better.
We need
I need the answers.
we need your help. I feel like I don't know, either way. New Year's was all right.
Yeah. Any I wouldn't even say resolutions because those are all cliche and bullshit anyway. Anything you're looking forward to this year, movie wise, music, life wise?
I mean, I'm not really looking to. I mean, what?
That was better.
Oh, okay, cool.
Glad we could appease you.
There's nothing that I'm like too worried about right now, except for we're making moves. We're starting to make moves. I'm getting our stickers. Yeah, the mics are picking up anything because it's not these mics. I'm starting to do the stickers. I'm getting the shirts ready to go.
I can't wait for the stickers. I'm actually curious to the ideas that you came up with because you didn't say anything after I sent the ones previously.
Yeah, all those ideas right now are
great
t-shirts.
ideas, guys. All of them are fire ass fucking ideas.
Yeah, right now they're t-shirt ideas, and then excuse me. The idea is to hit up Stefan.
Hey, Stefan.
And because he had offered his services for us a little bit, and he has some dope artwork.
I saw that.
So yeah, I'm gonna hit him up and get some his stuff going. And sticker wise, that's kind of where I'm aiming with that. Yeah. But right now, I don't want to make more stickers and shirts. I want to do the shirts more.
Do you?
Yeah, it makes more sense to me.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's pros and cons to both. I understand both.
I was thinking of making.
If it was a sticker type situation, I could see people. I wouldn't necessarily say tagging, but sticking them in areas promoting the podcast or the group, one or the other. But t-shirts do just as well. So.
Oh yeah, and I like t-shirts a lot myself. Like I like t-shirts, and I mean I love stickers too, obviously. But I don't know.
The grape swisher packet was Marcus's idea, Conrad. Sorry.
What? Yeah, grape swishers. What the fuck? We smoke swishers in this house. I've been smoking swishers longer than most motherfuckers have been smoking weed.
Bro. Shots fired.
I've been smoking weed since I was 16 years old with Swisher Sweets, dog. Shit. I don't smoke none of that backwoods bullshit.
He said he can't turn his back off family.
Hey, shit. Hey.
Vin Diesel.
Swisher Sweets has always been there. That's for damn sure. Hey, Swisher Sweets, that's how you know somebody who's been smoking. Okay?
Sounds like an awful commercial. Swisher Sweets.
Swisher Sweets. Motherfucker, I've been smoking. Shit, yo, Swisher, hit me up, dog. We'll make something happen.
Shameless plug. Swisher, come on the show, bro. Right? Got ideas.
Shit, yo, we'll invite Swisher House on and everything, dog. Get them all out here. Everybody who got Swisher in the name.
Yes.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Shout out Paul Wall. Come on the show.
Paul, he's Mike Jones is on some tour right now. Well, it might not be a tour. I think it might just be like a one-time deal. And then Paul Wall, he's on tour though for sure. Is he? Yeah, I don't remember who he's touring with right now, but I just saw the other day because you know what my first thought was? Oh shit, Paul Wall's fucking touring. He must be broke.
Stop. He's doing really well for himself though.
Hey, I don't doubt it. I mean,
so was remember Chameleonaire?
Oh yeah, I know that
His
dude.
ass fucking vanished, but apparently he's like really good in the fucking real estate game. He's like,
Dude,
making
yeah,
millions.
he's apparently made like some really smart moves. I don't know, like I don't know much about the guy in the sense of everything, but I do know the fact that he is one of the few guys to take the rap game, hit, where he did, and then go off and still make more money than he did before.
Bro, that boy was everywhere in high school, bro. Everyone was listening to fucking Chamillionaire. Not me. I would not avidly, but not as much as everybody else.
I don't know. I was into heavy metal at the time, so like it didn't matter to me. I did listen to him, at the time. Like, are you passing that? He was one of the like only guys that I was like, all right, this one's not bad. You know what I mean? I was like,
full mixtape Messiah mixtapes and all that.
Man, the mixtape era, man, the mixtape era. That was some wild shit, dog. They would have some really goofy. I still don't get that whole Southern, super terrible Photoshop, which is like bitches in real big diamonds and cars.
Bro,
like
after a while, that's just the aesthetic from the South, bro.
Yeah, and they still do it.
Remember Master P? Master P used to have them shits too.
Of course, man. What's up? What's up, Riddle? Yeah, no, Master P and all. Yeah, Master P, fucking,
Silk,
3-6, Silk, fucking all them fools back in the day. They had that shit, and it just like Lil Wayne, his first what is it? His first big album, The Carter, right?
Carter,
yeah. Isn't that? That's the cover, right? Doesn't he got like dogs and shit, and it's like a big fucking thing behind him and everything, like.
I don't think so, but I think I know what cover you're talking about. I don't think it's any of the Carter ones.
Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really care for Lil Wayne, so I don't know too much about the guy like that. But I don't know. That whole aesthetic was like, it was always just goofy to me. It was just a real goofball fucking like, why are we doing this? I don't know. It just never made sense to me.
I feel you.
But. You can't get mad at Southern. You can't get mad at Southern rap though.
Oh no, not at all.
Them boys brought some different heat than a lot of people did.
Big facts.
Hey, Outkast.
Of course, you can never trash Outkast. I have heard no Outkast slander from anybody. Anywhere.
I have before, which was amazing. I was like, "What the
drunk?
fuck?"
Was this a sober conversation?
I mean, I don't know. It was on Facebook, but who was he trying to say?
Was this in the group?
Nah.
Okay.
It was a different group. He was, man, who was it? I can't remember who he was trying to say it was better. And I was like, dude, you fucking tripping. It was nuts. It was complete insanity. Let's just go with that.
The internet be tripping. The internet be tripping sometimes.
They do though. They do. So I want to get into Deadpool 3.
You took the words right out of my mouth because the internet is tripping led me into the segue. Because we are all aware of the cameos supposedly in this movie, right?
I mean, dude, there's so many. Now they're talking Chris Evans as fucking
Human Torch.
Human Torch.
I just like how the internet's running away with it now, pretty much putting random people saying that the tipsy bartenders in Deadpool 3 are getting Prince Williams in Deadpool 3. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen none of those movies. What the fuck?
All over Twitter. And I was watching this Hugh Jackman interview, and they're asking why he got back into it. He's like, I swear I wasn't going to do it. Like, I really wasn't. And then something popped off. He's like, I just changed my mind. And he doesn't even call it Deadpool 3. He calls it Wolverine 10. And it cracks me the fuck up.
Wolverine 10? What the fuck?
And he calls it Wolverine and Deadpool. Not even Deadpool and Wolverine. I love their relationship.
I'm with it. I'm just glad that he's in it. Let's be real. That's the one we definitely deserve right now. I mean, there's so much. I really I'm excited to see where this leads to. Where the movie, not necessarily where it leads to in the sense of other movies, but the ending of the movie. That right there to me is like so up in the air because they have so many possibilities of what they can do.
Very true.
I don't understand where they can go with it in the sense of there's so much they can do. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm wondering if this is our official introduction, into the MCU and he's going to validate a whole bunch of other people into it. I don't know if they're just going to fucking completely shut down something, like there's so many things they could do.
Yeah. Well, they confirmed him and Logan for think one of the Avengers movies. I think Secret Wars. They said they want the King Dynasty, the first Avengers movie, to focus on the new Avengers and how they form and how they're gonna stop King and whatnot. And they said for Secret Wars they want to focus on the other universes and how they deal with King and their universes as well.
Get your mic, fool.
I'm sorry.
Cutting in and out. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like they're getting kind of complicated with the MCU right now. Like, I don't know. I've been, obviously we see all the stuff in the group. Shout out to the fucking group.
I feel like Marvel's been around for so long that they could stumble a few times and still keep a good chunk of their fan base. Mainly because DC doesn't know how to fucking tie their shoes.
I mean, dude, I just don't understand what DC is doing. Like, they're even fucking being crazy with their comic books. Like, their video game shit's going out of control because you're telling me that's about to be part of the canon and everything.
They said it wants to canonize it, yeah.
Their movies, like, you're telling me you're thinking about letting Ezra stay after what the fuck?
Yeah, but fire Gal and fucking Henry.
And then fucking the Joker is fucking pregnant? What? Like, what
in the comics, not the movies, guys.
Yeah, in comics. Like, what is happening at DC? What are they doing? And like,
what's the point of him being fucking pregnant?
And maybe there's something to it that we don't know about yet.
Yeah.
But
still, just the idea in itself,
it's wild. Like, I don't know about you, but from what I remember about the Joker, no matter how chaotic and crazy he is, he's not one to be like, let's get pregnant. This is, I swear it's going to go somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to get pregnant and we're going to do something heavy, I promise.
What
like,
the hell?
I don't understand who is making the decisions at DC. They're on drugs. They're on drugs at DC right now, dude.
I'm not the good kind.
No, they're definitely not the fucking good kind. Like I said on the group the other day, it's like they actively see what people are saying online
and they do the opposite
and say, we're doing the complete opposite of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we might as well start getting online and being like, man, we want DC to make shit movies. We just want shitty movies. And then maybe they'll finally make good fucking movies for once.
For real, dude.
You know what I mean? I forgot to plug your phone in, dog.
It's all good. It's not like it's dying anytime soon. Just the fact that they're keeping the Flash as well just irks me. Not because it's Ezra Miller, even though that's like a different problem. Just the fact that you're rebooting the whole goddamn thing after the movie. What's the point in keeping them?
And I mean, people have lost their job in movies and shit for less than what that dude has done.
Will Smith smacked somebody, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, he smacked Chris Rock. Like, this dude is suspected of fucking kidnapping and grooming.
Yeah, dude. Like, are you serious?
What are we doing with this guy? Why are we even, like, I don't even understand why they're letting the movie out. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little happy they are, but I'm also like, why?
Right.
Because, I mean, we all know why. Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
The guy they are a menace.
Yes.
Them's a menace. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me channel my inner Squidbillies here real quick. Them theirs is a fucking menace. and them theirs fucking cause a lot of fucking problems. And DC saw that and was like, nah, it's not that bad.
We could fix this.
Yeah.
Was that grooming? No, it's not.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, unfortunately for people like Ezra Miller and R. Kelly, Michael Jackson got the only pedo pass in the world. There was one pedophile pass in the world, and turns out Michael Jackson got it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like,
what it is.
I mean, ain't none of these other motherfuckers made Thriller. Period. Okay, that's my argument. Did R. Kelly make Thriller? No, he did not. Okay,
Thriller's not even his best album. That's the funny part.
Oh man, I don't know. That's a hard argument to make right there. Wait, what the fuck? Wait. What Michael Jackson album is gonna be better than Thriller?
Off the Wall, bro.
Off the Wall?
Yeah.
Compared to Thriller.
Thriller's good. It has some slappers on it, bro. It's not his best album.
Dude, that's like nothing but slaps. What are you talking about? There's so many slappers from Thriller. Most of his number one hits come from Thriller.
Bro, he has. You're breaking
my balls.
Not even. I didn't say Thriller was bad. I just said he has better albums, bro.
No, that's Thriller. I don't know. Unqualified Adults ends today. This we cannot reconcile.
Not even.
This.
I'm just saying. Ask around, bro. Thriller's not his best
ask
album.
around. I mean, nah, man. I don't know. I feel you. That's not like a bad album or anything. Let's be real.
Not at all.
Thriller, it's fucking Thriller.
Yeah.
They're like, it's Thriller.
But there's good. He has a good album before it, bro.
I mean, he does. And
if I had my phone, I'd show you the stats. But no, he has some good.
What do you want me to look up? We'll look it up right now.
Yeah, look it up. Say, what was Michael Jackson's best album? Was Off the Wall better than Thriller?
Michael Jackson.
I need to know these things.
Michael Jackson's best album, Thriller. And then Bad, and then Off the Wall. Or no, and then Dangerous, and then Off the Wall.
You just going to go off of that list or anybody else's?
Let's go with this. Let's see what this one said. Michael Jackson.
It might have been bad.
Michael Jackson's best albums ever, ranked in order of greatness. Oh, shit. Whoa.
That's 10.
Number 10. Okay, let's go down. Number 3.
Off the Wall.
Off the Wall.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Thriller.
And number one.
You know what number 1 is then?
It's going to be bad.
It's going to be bad.
Yes, exactly. That's the one.
Nah.
It wasn't Off the Wall. It was bad. It had to be one of the two, bro.
Yo, Bad is a great album,
That's
too.
a fucking slapper.
You literally couldn't say a bad thing about any of those albums.
None of
but
them,
it's
bro.
Thriller, dog. It's Thriller.
Thriller's that.
Doc, like, you can do the Thriller dance.
I know. But I know. Thriller is 1B, bro. Thriller is 1B. Bad is 1A.
I mean, look, hold on. We're going to look up how many number one hits from Thriller.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let's see what we got. Michael Jackson's how many number one hits from Thriller. Thriller became Michael Jackson's first number one album on the U.S. Billboard's top LPs and tapes charts, where it spent 37 non-consecutive weeks at number one. That's not what we're looking for. There was like it was just like the amount of fucking songs.
How many top 10 hits does Thriller have? Go right there, that one right there.
This
up
one?
there. Up. Second question.
Boom, okay, I see it. Billie Jean to Beat It, or Tube Jackson's 13 Hot 100 Liters Solo Millars to generate
7 top 10 hits.
That's 7 songs
That's
off of
not
one
bad.
album.
I'm not doubting that.
I
I'm
am
not refuting
just
that
saying.
at all.
I'm just saying, man. I'm
Puts
just
out
saying.
slappers, bro. But
Like-
bad was a good one.
Off the Wall changed pop music.
Oh yeah,
That's the album that changed pop music into what it is today.
that's when he hopped on the scene, bro. That was a Don't Stop Till You Get Enough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's Thriller that changed the world.
Mm-hmm.
Thriller changed it all.
That was the cultural hit right there.
It was.
That was the album that changed his shit.
Hey man, Thriller. I mean, do a poll. Oh shit, we could do a poll too.
Good.
Hey man, I feel it. Off the Wall would be my choice for number 2. Like, there's no question. If you ask me, it would go.
I go Bad, Thriller, then Off the Wall.
See, I would go Thriller, Off the Wall, Bad.
Oh, I know you would.
And Bad was probably the first album I remember him coming out with growing up.
What tracks are on that? Type in what tracks are on the Bad album.
Just like the whole track list, or like the biggest hits?
Track list.
Okay. Let's see. Bad album track list. I have a mouse somewhere or something like that.
Somewhere over there. Man in the Mirror.
Just Can't Stop Loving You.
Bad,
Man in the
Dirty
Mirror,
Diana.
Bad, Dirty Diana. The way you make
Criminal,
the
bro.
way you make me feel.
Yes.
That's I know, dog. That's my shit.
Granted, there's only 9 songs on the goddamn album.
I mean, they're
Wait,
all like
show more.
5 minute
There's
songs.
not more, is there? It says show
Is there
more?
more?
I'm not sure. I want to sound like an idiot. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what? 11?
11 songs. Another Part of Me and Speed Demon.
Another Part of Me is a great song. Yeah, look, they're all at least 4 minutes. That's a long album, actually, there.
Totally different from fucking albums nowadays.
That's like almost an hour-long album right there. And yeah, you get like, what, 30 to 45 minutes out of an album anymore.
It's like 9 good tracks right there. 9.
9. Hey,
9 out of 11 ain't bad, Mike.
Name the dance for one of them songs.
Shut your fucking mouth. Yeah. I told you, bro. Yeah. Thriller's that shit. Thriller is the shit.
But
the thing is, I do the fucking the Beat It dance more than I do the Thriller dance. The Beat It dance is easier to do.
Yeah, but you don't do the fucking Beat It dance at a wedding.
I could.
You could, but you don't.
Y'all knew whoever's gonna play Beat It at a wedding, invite me so I can bust out the fucking dance.
We're gonna play Beat It at a wedding, and every dude's gonna take his dick out and just.
It's gonna be
That's how you have a jerk off contest. That's
white
the
wedding
only
right
song
there.
you can play right there.
Yes.
That's a white wedding. Get the fucking flashlight, the UV lights out. It's a fucking glowing wedding.
It's a skeet party, bitch.
You fucking jizz on her face and put the glow light on. Tell her she's glowing.
Oh my God, you're glowing.
Fuck, we're terrible. How do we always get there. We always find a real nerdy topic and then we end up talking about some crazy
shit. From
shit.
Deadpool to Michael Jackson.
I know. Speaking of Deadpool though, what is Koala Man?
I don't know. Like I said, I looked at Mark told me about it today. I didn't watch the trailer, but apparently Hugh Jackman is an animated koala.
So you told me about that, right? And I was like, you know what? No, I don't think I heard of it, but I did see this picture right here, and I thought it was just bullshit. Like, I didn't think it was like an actual thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I thought, why would somebody think that Hugh Jackman looks like a koala? Like, that's fucking stupid. That's what I thought it was at first.
Don't trip on koala, man. Did you watch Hit Monkey?
Oh, that was a great show.
That shit was fucking fire.
Why? I don't understand why it didn't get a second season.
Exactly. Y'all sleep on Hit Monkey. Watch that shit.
That was a great show. Dude, that shit was top tier story, top tier animation, top tier gore and blood, top tier action, top tier comedy, and just fucking one of those hits that really flew under the radar for whatever fucking reason. I don't like.
We are advocates for Hit Monkey season 2.
Yeah, dude, fucking give me a change.org petition.
Please.
God, because that was a, dude.
Who did we talk to? Hulu, FX, who?
Isn't it Hulu? Wasn't it their show?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, fuck. I don't give a shit. I'll talk to whoever we need to. That was a great show. Speaking of shows that shouldn't have been canceled, they were canceled too soon. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That one, like, oh, man. And didn't they give MODOK a second season?
No, they canceled it.
Did they? Good, because that show sucked. That show was fucking terrible, dude.
It had its funny moments.
Yeah, they were fucking off camera, I'm sure. 'Cause that shit was bad, dude. I was not into it.
I'm curious to see him in the new Ant-Man next month. It's already next month, goddamn.
MODOK?
No, he's going to be in the new Ant-Man movie.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, his design's in there. I don't know if you've seen it or not.
No, I haven't really been paying attention to Ant-Man.
Totally looks different from the fucking comics. That's for damn sure.
See, like, that's where they get, like, that's where the movies get me fucked up, man. Like, because everybody likes to bitch at me about my comic accurate shit, and I like comic accurate. That's another reason why Deadpool is one of the greatest fucking comic book movies. His comic book accurate fucking suit.
I might have to watch that again.
Right? But it's right there. It's perfect. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like,
that's probably top 5 best comic book suits of all time.
You know what I mean? And then of course there are ones that are remade that look great, like Scarlet Witch. Her look from the movies,
Multiverse of Madness,
is way better than the comic books. I like it way more than the comic books.
Yeah.
Now, would have I been mad if they done the comic book accurate fucking look? No. And I get why they didn't do it, but I do prefer that.
I do like that they poked fun at it during that Halloween episode of WandaVision.
Dude, I'm still on WandaVision was the best Disney Plus show.
Oh yeah.
It was still the best one. And not only because of like the story or whatever, it was the fact that they did something that I have never seen anybody do. And
that is true.
They imitated great television
throughout the decades.
Amazing. They did an amazing job with every one of them. They were so true to basically every TV show that they have fucking imitated that, you know, if you weren't smarter, you would probably think you were watching an episode of Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm in the Middle. I said Malcolm in the Middle. You know what I mean, though? Like,
yeah.
On that second episode, I was like, this is an I Love Lucy episode.
Yeah.
I remember saying that in my head. Like, what's going on? Why is this such an I Love Lucy episode? And to me, that is exactly why it's the best. Loki was great. Moon Knight, fucking awesome. She-Hulk was great. I don't care what any of these motherfuckers say. But WandaVision was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That was such a good show.
Really good.
I don't know how else to put it other than that like outline.
Yeah.
I guess is a good word. Just it fucking took me for a ride, and I was on that ride.
It was good.
You know,
it's really good.
And I hear everybody talk about, oh man, I only watched a couple episodes, and
the thing is, it gets good after 3, bro.
As soon as 4 hits,
as soon as 4 hits, you're in.
I tell everybody, I'm like, dude, get to episode 4, and I promise you'll be like, okay, yeah, you know what I mean? And like, but I tell them all the time, I'm like, dude, it's what Marvel and Disney do. Episode 4, shit hits the fan. That's what happens.
Like, pay attention.
You know what I mean? Like these companies have motifs. They do things.
Yeah, they have a gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Netflix normally doesn't do shows over 3 seasons. There are exceptions like Stranger Things. But if your show is on Netflix and you get more than 3 seasons, you're really big.
Yeah.
Because most of those shows end season 3. And that's just one of those things that they do. No Disney Channel, no TV show on there goes over 66 episodes.
Huh.
It's just one of those things that they do. Like these places, and of course there are exceptions. There's always an exception to the rule. I don't care what it is, but that's their general rule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think we got to learn how to read this shit, because sometimes you like, there are smart motherfuckers out there who see those patterns. If people heard me years ago, I was telling them, like, dude, we're going to be doing the same thing we're doing with cable now. We're going to be buying packages. You're going to get this streaming and this streaming and this streaming, just so you can watch this one show and this one show and this one movie. And that's what happened.
Or that they're going to be different. It's just the same shit again.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And I was saying that a long time ago. You know what I mean? Not that I was like, I'm not like some prophetic fucking weirdo and I'm out here preaching it, but I did tell people. I was like, no, it's going to happen. Like, when we can recognize the pattern, I think there's something we can do about it. There's things we can do. Fuck, the internet is so goddamn strong. Look what they did to Sonic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be real. We could bully
them into changing Sonic. We can bully them into most things.
You know what I mean? We could bully fucking huge corporations if we really put our minds to it, dog, for real.
It just has to be within reason. Let's figure it out, guys.
And that's the thing, too, though. Like, the internet works too much in hyperbole. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but, when you're trying to actually do something, you got to bring yourself down from a 10 to a fucking 6, dog.
Yeah.
We ain't out here trying to fucking... Audio is super quiet. God damn it. I don't know why. Well, hopefully the next fucking stream is better in 80 days. Fucking...
Then again, that's the speaker on the Facebook, though.
Yeah.
Not the speaker on the podcast, so...
Yeah, I know.
We're good. It just happens.
But... Dude,
wear headphones, motherfuckers.
Dude, he really banned me for mentioning Jeffrey Dahmer.
Did he really?
I really got banned for mentioning Jeffrey. In that same...
Netflix has a fucking show about the guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is this a problem? Because it wasn't... Like, I didn't even cuss in that little comment. Not even a single cuss word.
Yeah.
And they banned me for the mention of him. It was like glorifying dangerous people or some shit like that. I was like... I literally, in the same thread, I said, R. Kelly alone with my niece. Nothing. But you know what I did? I went in and I erased those comments.
Over here picking and choosing, Zach. I see you.
Yeah, dude. That shit was stupid as... I couldn't believe that it actually had happened. I really couldn't believe that I got banned for that. And I tried to fight it, but nope. I don't get it. What? What's over here?
On the screen, fool.
What? The mic is cutting in and out. Really? I wonder if
He said it was clear when you held it.
I wonder if it's because of the fucking... Oops. Let's do this. there. We're fixing shit. We're getting there. You can't see me, but I'm
Mexican MacGyver over here.
I'm a little in and out bean right here.
Yeah, the Mexican jumping bean.
I was just about to say jumping bean.
Yep.
Ah, shit, that's hilarious.
Set me up.
It's a kind of a good segue too for being hilarious.
Oh yeah, what you got for me?
Comedy. I'm excited to talk about this topic.
Oh, do what you got to do. Looks like you got a goddamn thesis statement over here.
I mean, kind of, and I have terrible handwriting.
Hey, you got better handwriting than most people.
I don't know about that, but so like somebody in the group said they wanted us to talk a little bit about comedy, censorship on comedy and that today, like how that's kind of happening today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I did want to make a good point that it's not new.
No, never has been.
Yeah, it's not like a new phenomena that, they used to arrest people for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I think what most people don't know is there's a guy who's attributed to leading that fight to getting to where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Lenny Bruce. He's the godfather of what we know.
Shout out to Lenny.
Comedy today,
mm-hmm.
right? This is a guy who, he'd talk about anything and everything, and he would, air out his gripes like comedians do.
Mm-hmm.
Got arrested for it. Like, part of the reason they fought for that is because it's exactly what's happening now is you're stifling freedom of speech at a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, it really is. Well, what you are stifling too is opposing thoughts, opposing ideals.
Mm-hmm.
These people don't like what comedians will say, and of course there's hyperbole to what they say. They're being facetious. They don't believe everything that they say because some of it is just for the laugh.
Yeah, it's for shock value, dude.
And exactly, shock value is a big part of that too.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand why. Oh man, I need to blow my nose, dog. I don't know why my nose is all stuffed up.
You over here doing fucking nose beers before the pod, bro?
Oh, hell no. Fuck no. Let me go blow my nose real quick. just vent real fast.
Try to vent. Well, over here getting all the goddamn boogies out of his mouth. Or his nose, whatever. Probably because your man bun was tied too tight. I'm not hating on the hair. I'm just calling out the fact that it's a man bun. Well, whatever, your top knot, whatever you long-haired bastards. Your ponytail, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a ponytail. Fuck you. Okay? It's a ponytail.
Go on.
Okay, so I was stifling opposing ideas and shit, right?
Yeah.
So I get it, they think that they're doing something good,
mm-hmm.
but what they do is they stop people that tell jokes that I like. They speak in a crazy way. They say wild, dark humor.
Yeah.
And they say that it's not that they want to stop. They stop this, that it's the behavior's bad. You shouldn't make fun of these people. You shouldn't make fun of that. And that they're not trying to silence them. They're trying to make them think about their ways. But they make these people lose jobs, and then their comedians are 100% fine to say whatever it is that they want. Now, granted that they, quote unquote, think more about what they're going to say, they still say whatever they want. Because, like Ethan Klein the other day when he was like, if they were to start gassing the Jews again, I hope Ben Shapiro's the very first one they pick up. It's like, whoa, dude.
Jesus.
Like, I know for a fact that, he's a Jewish guy, right? Ben Shapiro's Jewish, Ethan Klein's Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody said that about him, he'd be, deplatform this guy, get him off of Twitter, give him off of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But if he says it, it's totally fine. It's like, dude, the hypocrisy in that is amazing.
It's
because
staggering.
Yeah, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is we don't have it either way. We have a big fight for some reason for people to tell jokes when it's really as simple as, oh, I don't like so-and-so. I'm not going to listen to them.
Mm-hmm. That easy.
You know, I don't, what is her name? Hannah something. I can't remember. She's an Australian comedian. I don't like her. Mm-hmm. Her comedy is surreal. I'm not like liberal. And I'm not trying to get political in this, but that's where her comedy leans is more
from, yeah.
You know, it's a more of a left-leaning liberal type of comedy, and I don't like it. Mm-hmm. But I also don't like right-leaning comedy. You know, but neither one of them should be silenced. Mm-hmm. There's no reason to stop either one of them.
Yeah.
I don't get why we have to stop people. There are people like Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson, one of the most prolific fucking comedians of all time. You want to know what he's quoted saying?
Go for it.
It does seem that the job of comedy is to offend or have potential to offend, and it cannot be drained of that. Every joke has a victim.
There you go.
Every joke does.
Everyone.
At what point is nothing okay to joke about? Because
nothing's sacred anymore.
You know, well, like put it this way. Say me and you are sitting here chilling, and for whatever fucking reason, I'm not allowed to smoke weed, right? Mm-hmm. And you start making jokes about weed. Maybe that hurts my feelings because I want to smoke. Mm-hmm. So you have to stop making fun of that because I can't smoke.
Like, no, I'm good.
You know what I mean, though? Like, at what point in time? I don't like football. I don't want you talking football around me.
Yeah.
That's offensive to me.
Yeah.
You know, everybody in the world has something innocuous that bothers them for whatever fucking reason. That means everything is a problem. Mm-hmm. People don't like Funko Pops because of their beady little eyes. I don't want Funko Pops around me. Okay, I get that. But me talking about them ain't gonna do shit too.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's everything can be offensive. If you let it be offensive, it's gonna be offensive. Mm-hmm. Let me get this weed out of this
Only
fucking
offended
shit.
If you choose to be.
I mean, it really is true. You know, and we are two people of color saying that. Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
You good? Thank you for coming to his TED Talk. But at the end of the day, you're only offended if you choose to be.
I mean, it's not a TED Talk, but I wish I was that smart. But no, like, you know, there are so many things that I've heard about, you know, being Mexican, being colored, whatever, and all this. And, like, I get, like, there are things that I don't think are funny. And then there are things that I think are fucking hilarious. But the guy I don't think is funny, I'm not going to be like, look, dude, you need to stop. You're not good at it. I don't even like, whatever. It doesn't even matter what I have to think about it. Because that just means I'm not his audience.
I feel you. Oh, yeah, Craig, Batman sucks, by the way.
Oh, yeah, Batman does suck. Sure, we can talk about that for a whole fucking next 15 minutes if we need to.
I think that might be a staple here. Just some random ass plug about Batman suck.
I mean, we can do that, definitely.
Might be a thing for the podcast now. Thank you, Craig. You just gave us a new thing.
Yeah, I'll do it.
The greatest.
We'll find a way to incorporate it every week for sure. Yeah. But yeah, like, you imagine what we would have lost if we had this happening back in the 70s and 80s. You imagine the world without having Eddie Murphy's, like, Raw?
Nope. Or Delirious. None of them.
You know what I mean? Like, those are
fucking classics.
Those are American classics. You know what I mean? Like, people still show their kids that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Andrew Dice Clay. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've showed my son Andrew Dice Clay. I thought I probably should have, but you know what I mean?
The boy George. Mr. Carlin.
George Carlin. Dude, George Carlin. Exactly. You know, and what's funny is he was fighting that censorship. Mm-hmm. He wasn't fighting it the way it is now, but he was fighting it because if you don't remember, he did that, the 9, is it 9 or 7 or 9 words you're not supposed to say?
So, one of those two. I remember what you're talking about. I think I watched it on YouTube a few months back.
One of the greatest comedy bits of all time. And what's funny is some of the words that he mentions on there are allowed on TV now. Mm-hmm.
If you haven't watched that, check that out on YouTube.
I mean, George Carlin is he's one of the smartest guys that's ever lived, and you know, he presented opposing ideas to us through comedy. You know, you imagine a guy coming out and talking against the government in the 70s and 80s. He changed some minds.
Yeah.
But that's not what they were trying to do. God damn, let me get this finished. Because, yeah, dude, okay, wait, let me go back to everything is not okay to joke about.
Good, your turn. Bring it back.
It starts with the simple censorship of cuss words, right? If those words are not okay, then what defines a word that's okay? I don't understand why, you know, bitch is essentially a word that's allowed now.
They've gradually just let loose. Because at first when we were younger, it was just on TV, all you really heard was damn. And a random son of a bitch every now and again.
I guess hell too, though.
Hell too, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you really couldn't say hell as a child. But like as you got older, you realize gradually they just let them fly a lot more. Or maybe we weren't paying attention as kids. But I'm just guessing that they just let them fly a lot more as we got older.
I think they're letting them fly more.
Because you're on FX, you hear a shit, a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker.
Which blew my mind the first time I heard it on FX. I was like,
yeah,
what?
dude. I was like, wait, what are we watching? Is this paid for?
Are we finally growing up? Like,
yeah, dude.
You know, other countries think it's hilarious that we censor shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, and you know, they're what the English do, right? Ooh, got a Scooby snack. Jesus. Right. What they'll do is they'll do an episode. They'll air an episode, uncut, whatever, cuss words, all that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And then at a certain point in the day or whatever, they play the censored version.
Oh, yeah.
With everything censored, so that if people want to watch it censored, they can. It makes sense.
Kind of did that on Adult Swim. They play like a certain like Family Guy or American Dad, and they played it later on like uncensored.
Oh, they did, huh? I forgot about that, actually. Mm-hmm. I totally remember them doing that now because, you know, get a little bit, it started getting older. I started staying up later.
Yep. Gotta love Adult Swim. That was good for comedy, too.
Yeah, I mean, exactly, though. The reason it was good for comedy is because they were allowed to do stupid shit.
Yeah, dude.
You know, and you know what, though? I will say, I'll give it this. Comedy, I think, is always best when it's dangerous. And right now, it's dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
You know, granted, these people don't want to be losing their job, losing their fucking, you know, their gigs and shit because they said some wild shit. They said some funny, some comedy, you know, a la Tony Hinchcliffe, fucking, what was that, 3 years ago or something like that?
Yeah.
When he was talking about the Asian guy, like a guy that he brought to that comedy show and gave that job to. You know what I mean? But like, what's happening here? Must have ran into a spot. But it is at a good place where it's dangerous. And now people are going to start thinking up of crazier shit. Mm-hmm. And the reason they're going to do that is because they're going to want to oppose who's trying to stop them.
Yeah.
And when you really think about it, that's what they're doing. They're trying to stop them. They're trying. But what do you do when you have things? You have stereotypes. We have stereotypes about pretty much every single race.
Yeah.
And you can't sit here and tell me that a good chunk of those stereotypes are not only funny, but they're fucking true. They are. Okay? Mexican dudes love cocaine and beer. I'm not one of them, but we all know a Mexican dude who loves cocaine and beer. And he dresses in cowboy boots and flannel and shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Everybody knows a black dude who fucking, you know, he's real fucking like kind of gangsterish kind of deal. Everybody knows the goofy white kid whose mom fucking loves him to death. We all know these people. Like, it is what it is. I don't mind living by a stereotype.
Yeah. Sorry, voice correct. But yeah, I feel you.
But it's and the reason I bring up the stereotypes is because I think that's where equality starts, right? Mm-hmm. If if I want to be equal to any other person for any reason, whether that's a white person, a woman, a fucking whatever, it's going to be because I can talk to you the same way I talk to anybody that is quote unquote of my race. I'm not going to talk to you differently than a Mexican friend. I'm not going to start getting all crazy, hey, yeah, what's up, man? I'm not going to go to my back, orale, I'm not going to start doing that. Because even though those stereotypes exist, that I'm trying to be equal with you. And being equal with you is you get the exact treatment I get.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, we got to take a blunt pause real quick.
What you got to do?
The blunt pause where we talk about, are you going out?
Andrew could barely hear us, supposedly.
Who?
Andrew.
I'm sorry, bro. I mean, we're going to have to figure this out for sure.
We'll fix it in post, Andrew. We got you. Sorry about that.
But what you need to know is Batman fucking sucks.
Batman a bitch.
He would get his ass whooped by, according to my watch, 90% of the DC universe.
Squirrel Girl give him them hands.
Squirrel Girl will fuck everyone up. That's the crazy part. Why is Squirrel Girl so strong?
That's a great question.
I don't get it. I have all of this about fucking comedy, and I'm like, why is Squirrel Girl so... She's so OP, dog.
It's a high question.
I do like Squirrel Girl, though. She's tight.
Too.
She's tight as fuck, dog. I hope she gets her own movie one day. She is like kid, preteen, fucking movie bait. You know what I mean? Oh, dude, she's perfect for that.
I see you.
She's all goofy. I have all kinds of cute little animals and shit. She's perfect for it. Damn, I rolled this blunt like a shit. I think it's because that weed broke up all granulated and shit.
Shout out to Juan. I see you were.
Yeah, thanks, Juan. Fucking that. No, I'm playing.
You're the best.
No. Oh, okay. Let's go back to comedy. Have you heard of punching down?
The term? No.
So you don't know what punching down means? Or punching up in comedy?
No.
Okay, so in comedy, the term punching up or down means you never punch down. You always punch up. You always make fun of the people who are quote unquote better than you, which makes no sense to me. Which then means you don't punch down because you don't joke on the people who are beneath you.
Yeah.
But why am I going to think any of these people are above or beneath me? That doesn't make sense to me. Okay. That doesn't that kind of ruin the sense of humanity and why we are there to tell a joke? We're there to tell jokes because of what we relate to. We all relate to these situations. When you laugh at my wife sure likes to be bossy joke, it's because your wife is bossy, or you know somebody whose wife is bossy. You relate to it.
You relate to the joke.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a weird. How do I put this? It's this crazy ability to tell a story to a person and make them feel something that you literally can't even explain what that feeling is. Yeah. You just laugh, and we all just know laughing is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know why it feels awesome.
It just does.
You don't even know why you react like that. There's no reason why we react like that, but we do. And, what they're doing is stifling that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They're telling these storytellers, these exaggerated stories, these grandiose, setups, and they're trying to tell them, look, just because that person over there suffers, you can't talk about that. And, there are people that are, of course, gonna try to follow that line. They're gonna try to fall in line. And they're never gonna go anywhere. I mean, I can show you some of these guys who are about you don't have to joke about people of color and women and all this, and there's no such thing as a funny rape joke. Like, no, everything is funny. Everything.
Bro, there's funny dead baby jokes. The fuck?
There is. There's
funny
great
everything
ones.
Jokes, bro.
And just because you don't find it funny
doesn't mean the next person won't. Doesn't
mean you have to censor me.
Exactly.
Because that's like saying, and to keep it in the area of it, but kind of dip in there. you know, that would be like me telling somebody, look, your book offends me. Their Bible. I don't want you to have a Bible near you because it offends me.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's just say because your book hit me in the face, somebody threw it at me and it scares me. You like that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that end? Where does that end?
It's just a weird fucked up loop that we're in.
Well, like, you know, I don't. Do you have any experience making music or anything like that?
Kinda.
I'm not passing it yet, motherfucker.
Well, don't look at me with like this.
Okay, well, we're just gonna say that, you know, since you have kinda experience, right? Let's say that would be like you, meeting Eminem and being like, look, you rap good and that offends me. I want you to stop rapping. It's not about what he said. It's not about, you know, his content in any way. It's just he's better at rapping than you. That's what that is. That's what you're telling people in the sense that just because you don't suffer from it or you know somebody who does suffer from it means that it's not okay. It doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean shit. There are plenty of people who will still laugh at that. Ricky Burwitz, fucking plenty of handicapped comedians love making fun of their Berwick. Mm-hmm. They love making fun of their disability.
That dude's hilarious.
They're hilarious. And what's the problem with that? Like, you know, I bet you just like me, those guys get the you know, how dare you make jokes like that? And then I'll tell them, like, the last one that I got was a girl was like, I hope you never have to put a memorial up for one of your friends that was killed in a crash. And I was like, oh, yeah, we already did that. He's already got a memorial up for him. And I guarantee you he would like my jokes right now, too. She's like, you should find a better way to cope with your trauma. Because, you know, I told her that was how I cope with my trauma. And I'm like, what do you mean? Mm-hmm. Why do I got to do it your way?
Yeah. Why
is it that your way is right? Because, I mean, honestly, you know what I think it's like that, though? Is political parties have pushed their way into comedy.
I agree with that 100%.
It starts with the Tonight... Or no, wait, what was that one with
Daily Show?
The Daily Show. Mm-hmm. Tonight Show, yeah.
It starts with Jon Stewart.
It starts with Daily Show, you know, for our era at least. Mm-hmm. And, like, they inserted it into every aspect of comedy. Mm-hmm. And I think that's a big reason why you don't hear a lot of comedians doing political comedy now is because it become kind of a hack thing. Mm-hmm. But it's invaded it. It's invaded it. You know, when was the last time you heard somebody make a joke like Jeff Foxworthy? Just you might be a redneck. You know, there's nobody doing that right now.
It's been 84 years.
You know what I mean, though? Like, because there are good, clean comedians out there. There are plenty of good. Tom Papa, that dude is hilarious. He's a clean comedian. He won't even say cuss words of any kind. I don't think I've ever heard that dude cuss. You know, it's oh man, there's like so much I can say in my head. I have so much going on in my head that I don't know. I
believe you.
Wait, but wouldn't punching down imply that you're better than somebody?
Wait, say that again?
Wouldn't punching down imply you're better? Like, oh, I don't make fun of black people because that's punching down for me. Doesn't that sound terrible?
In a sense, yeah.
You know, I don't make fun of fucking pregnant women because that'd be punching down. Like, what?
Yeah.
I'm going to make fun of everybody. Mm-hmm. Like I said, that's where equality starts, I think. That's where real equality starts.
I agree.
You want to cut your dick off and be a woman, that's cool. But I'm going to make fun of you for it. And guess what? You want to be like me, you're going to get made fun of for it. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Like,
no free passes.
I didn't get free passes.
I sure as hell didn't. I still don't.
You know, like, it was loud. Just say what you need to say. Do what you need to do. Mm-hmm. Who gives a shit if they fucking make fun of you? Make fun of them harder.
Exactly. Hit them right back.
You know what I mean? Like, who gives a shit? You know, like, there are people that you'll go back and forth with that will want to fight. Of course, that happens. Mm-hmm. If you're boys, you're just going to go back and forth and, nobody's gonna give a shit.
Call it a day.
You know what I mean? I never had a problem with it.
No.
Like you said, like when my white friends would call me, you know, I'm not gonna say it so we don't get in trouble online or anything.
Expletive.
In the sense of us not being able to upload.
Yeah.
You know, and when they would call me racial names, I never gave a shit. I always popped right back at them.
Same here.
You know, I mean, shit, dude. I never even heard the term for Mexicans that starts with an S.
What's a rhyme with?
Tick.
Yeah.
But it sounds like a sp.
Yeah.
I said sp.
Yeah.
God, it's gross, dude.
Gross.
But but I didn't hear that word for the first time until 8th grade.
I can honestly agree with you. And when I heard it, I'm like, why is that offensive?
I didn't know either. They were like, I remember they were like, Marcus, did you not like that in the movie? And I was like, I don't know what it means. What are you talking about?
Did I miss something?
Like, the white guys had to explain it to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was, I don't know.
I was like, how did you guys know about this?
You know, I mean, is it one of those things they're born with?
You guys talking about this at the dinner tables? And
they always say that we're like born on parole. Are they just born with like racial epithets when they're
right?
For
real.
Ah, fuck, man. There's so many jokes going through my head that'll get us just in trouble right now. I don't even want to start. I'm not even going to start. But, dude, like, that would be a hilarious kind of show. Just babies. I don't even know what else the show would be, but every baby's born with some sort of thing. They're all born on fucking probation and shit. That'd be fucking funny.
Christ.
Oh, man. I smoke way too much weed, I'm telling you.
Funny as fuck.
I think it would be a Adult Swim show.
Of course.
You know,
it would have to be, or Amazon.
Like the art style of Squidbilly, you know, that shitty.
Yeah.
I don't know how to draw, but somehow we have a fucking TV show.
Yes, yeah.
What is with that when it's Adult Swim?
I never understood that.
I never did either, but they were like, you know what? You can't draw, you get a fucking job.
Fuck it, you get a night show.
Hey, it came out with some of the best shows until you got to, what was that? China, Illinois?
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that what it was called?
Yeah.
That was a stupid show. I hated that show.
There's some weird shit on there too.
What was that one? the angel. Oh, god damn it!
I know what you're talking about. You remember Delocated?
Oh, I love Delocated, dude.
My shit.
Delocated was hilarious.
Yes,
that was an under fucking rated banger from Adults. That when we got isn't it HBO Max that has all the Adult Swim? Yeah, that was the first thing I watched. Was Delocated.
Yes.
Oh, dude, that was one of the best ones. That was one of the fucking that one and Black Jesus.
Yes,
my two favorite,
Black Jesus. That's my shit.
Two favorite IRL ones.
Mm-hmm.
Black, you get money fucking with me, dog. That's always been my favorite quote from Black Jesus, dude. That shit kills me, dude.
Oh, God.
Rest in peace to John Witherspoon.
Yes.
Fuck.
I'm going to have to watch that, too.
Why'd you take John from us?
Why'd you take John, bro?
I have to go fight Black Jesus.
That
shit was fucking funny, though, man. Miss Tootie and shit.
Yep.
And they all had the fucking, the community guard. Nah, man, this is what Pops wants us to do. That's one of my favorite things. He always called them Pops.
Yep.
Like Charlie Murphy's black hat. Man, rest in peace to Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy too, bro. Jesus.
Charlie Murphy was fucking. He was the man, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Murphy was the man.
Love Charlie Murphy.
He said,
Charlie Murphy
said he wanted to play basketball. I can't even do the fucking show. That shit.
And after that, he served us pancakes.
Oh, man. Prince is dead, too. Goddamn.
Damn, bro.
Why are all our heroes dying?
Jesus.
Everybody's
Prince up there
dead.
making pancakes for Charlie, bro.
Richard Pryor's dead. George Carlin's dead. Damn.
Bernie Mac, his birthday was the other day.
Bernie Mac? Why did they take Bernie and not Steve?
For real, bruh.
You could have taken Steve.
Him in them damn suits.
I know, right? Ah, man, of all the kings, Steve, man, you could have taken Steve. Anybody else but Bernie. Bernie should have been the last one for sure. I mean, it's most likely going to be DL now, but it should have been Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie should have lived longer.
The Bernie Mac show, though, that's a certified American classic.
That's top tier.
Yeah.
Want to know how to raise your kids? Watch the Bernie Mac show.
Oh man, and what's her name in that show? Vanessa something, right? Her real name, I think it was. Oh man, Bernie's chick. Yeah, she. I would like to bet her over a barrel and show her the 50 states. You know what I mean?
Stop. And I found out that the oldest, the niece that he had, the oldest niece.
Okay, yeah.
Well, she's obviously of age now, but found out she has a fucking OnlyFans.
No shit.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, it makes sense.
I ain't tripping.
Why not?
It is what it is. You know, make that money.
I mean,
live off that Bernie Mac money for so long.
I mean, they got to be making money off it. They got to be making money off a Bernie Mac show still. It's got to be playing somewhere right now.
Has to be syndicated somewhere.
You know what I mean? I know, like, you can watch it, and I think it's on Hulu?
Maybe.
Something like that. You know, it's on a streaming service of some sort. I don't know.
But getting some coin, I would hope.
I mean, I would imagine. They got to get them fucking, you know. All I know, if you ever go in the business, you got to get them royalties, dog. You got to get them residuals. You got to get getting them paychecks monthly. Fuck that. Don't get that lump sum. Why are you going to take a lump sum? Nah. This one he got something he want to say, I think, but he got a mouthful of potato chip.
It reminds me, you remember the black kid that voiced Simba in The Lion King? Jason Weaver?
Okay, yeah.
I remember watching something and Disney negotiated a contract saying they were going to give him like a big-ass grip of money. Big-ass grip and send him on his way. I think it was like a big-ass substantial amount. And his mom's like, no.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, just do the royalty thing. So anytime you hear your voice on The Lion King or anything, you get paid regardless. What's been collecting money ever since.
Yeah, man. Woo. I'm dying. Yeah, no, that's the way to go, man. It's like when you're in the music business, you get your masters. Like, nah, you can't be fucking around with that, man. You gotta get paper forever, dog. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Them fools, off of Friends, they make over $1 million a year still.
Syndicated.
It's you know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you want that? Why would you take a lump sum? Because you know that's gonna just go down and down and down.
And the Funko Pops and the board games and all that shit.
Oh man, what is with Funko? We can get into that a little bit. I feel like they're fucking, like...
They were cool for a minute, but me personally, once I saw them coming out with, like, game show or, like, board game pops, I'm like, why do I need a board game of the game of life as a pop? I'm like, what the fuck? You guys running out of fucking ideas?
That was exactly what I thought when I saw that.
Doing Dorbs and... fucking all this other shit.
They're doing so much. And like the they're selling like 3 liters
sodas
and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Like, dude, you're really running out of ideas right now. And like, they're not really like putting out new Funko Pops in the sense of like different, Marvel stuff, different suits or whatever. They're putting out the same shit, but it's street style and it's gingerbread man and fucking Christmas and Christmas style. Like, dude. Like, you're really just selling me the same fucking mold over and over
again,
but it's just painted differently. You know, and
like if you haven't noticed, like if you look at this Coach Beard one, like you see the display how it looks like the real pop on the side.
Yeah.
Compared to the ones that they used to make behind you, how it has like the animated one on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I actually never even really noticed that shit. Yeah, they're making some real mistakes though. I think they shouldn't have dropped the 100 billion different properties they did in like a fucking 6-month period, and because there was
a point in time where they just dropped shit every goddamn day.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It was like it's fucking Halo, it's Avatar, it's fucking Peacemaker, it's Deadpool. There's like 100 billion Deadpool ones. You know, it's fucking there's NHL, NFL, NBA, there's game boards, there's Twinkies. Like, what the fuck?
Directors, fucking...
Yeah, they're selling people like that. I don't even know who... I looked at one and I was like, I don't even know who the fuck that is. Like, I couldn't tell you who this guy is. You know what I mean? Right. They're selling, like, the same Run DMC pops, but now it's just, like, in a big box that looks like it's a vinyl record from Run DMC. Like, dude, no, you're selling me cardboard and the same Funko Pop
with a danky ass, tiny ass movie poster, fucking album cover.
You know what I mean? Like, there's plenty that it's still worth money, all that shit, blah blah blah. But like,
Like, I think you guys are just oversaturating a little bit.
They did.
Y'all need to just chill out for a minute.
They do. And they need more properties.
And it's not like they got competition. They could chill. Like, let the people that make the statues come up for a minute.
You're right. There is no competition really in that zone when it comes to what they're doing. Like, I don't know what you would really call that zone, but it's theirs for sure.
Yeah, you really can't even think of their competition.
Nah, because like once you start getting into other figures and shit, you start getting into the Pressers edition. Hey,
that comes out. Best fucking leave them getting that shit.
Wait. Is this like actors and like the Bang Bus and then like
that's a big ass set if that's the case.
Is that one girl in the wheelchair like a Chase?
She could be the Chase, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, are we talking like genitals though? Like, are we got got the Funko Pop dick and the Funko Pop left tit? Like, is it that? I gotta know these. You can do some stuff with it.
I'm curious for Triple X Brazzers Collection Funko.
It's the camera that has the white spot on the front. Oh shit, it's all got glittery white spot on the camera lens. That'd be hilarious, dude.
You know how some of the boxes have the little blood splatter?
Oh,
just have some boom, a little jizz on there.
A little this
little ejaculate.
Oh man. I'm pretty much surprised there aren't porn stars on Funko. Like,
give it time.
Jenna Jameson.
People make customs, but yeah, give it time.
I've seen some really dope customs too. I'll come across a custom and I'm like, oh dude, that's so fucking sick. And then I'll try to look for it and I'm like, oh, you dick.
Yep.
Like, I want that, like Spawn. I saw a Spawn Funko. It was super legit, dude. Fucking amazing. One. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, dude, I hadn't thought of it. That's one of the properties that Funko doesn't have.
Yeah.
Spawn. Why not? And I get why not, really. But come on, Todd, stop being a dick.
Give it time. Once the movie drops, everyone's going to jump on that shit.
I mean, you're probably right on that one.
Jamie Foxx is in it, and he's going to be fucking marketable.
Shout out to Nick. I know you got your number one. My man Nick got his number one the other day. He hit me up. He's like, hey, man, check out what I got.
Shout out to Nick. See you, buddy.
That shit, man. I mean, he overpaid a little bit.
It happens.
I paid $12 for mine.
It happens.
Hey, man, I just know. I know when I see a deal on eBay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know how to hit it up. $14.
I know how to haggle.
$14. That's still one of the best deals that I've made. That's why I'm still excited about it. I don't know. And then, my newest Lego set. How about different Roger persons? Personas?
They're talking about a poster I made.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't. Do they even have?
Oh, for Funko?
Yeah, do they have American Dad? I don't think they have the American Dad property on Funko, do they?
Type that in. I know they got fucking Family Guy.
Yeah, they have Family Guy, but I don't think they have any other Seth MacFarlane properties.
That's a missed opportunity if they don't have them.
I mean, you could do so many with just Roger.
Yeah.
And
Chases too.
You know what I mean? American Dad Funko Pops. Let's see. Are these customs? There's Bob's Burger. There's T-shirts.
Customs.
There's T-shirts.
Yeah, no American Dad Pop, surprisingly.
Yeah.
And what's the rarest Funko Pop in the world? The fuck?
Yeah, there is no American Dad Funko Pops. That's crazy, right? I wouldn't. I know there's Family Guy because I got.
Stewie.
Oh, he's somewhere up there. Right there, yeah. I got Stewie with the ray gun. That's the only one I really wanted too, actually. But that's the thing. Like, why are there so many good properties they don't have? Yeah. And it seems like they're not acquiring any of them. I don't understand. Like,
yeah, I get a Ricky Spanish pop with the quickness. Love Ricky Spanish.
Hey, I get it. I like American Dad. I still think Family Guy is better, but I like American Dad.
I love Family Guy too, but American Dad's funnier to me.
This is a Trace Dummies argument. You know, this is the one we've argued about at least 3 or 4 different times on that
really?
podcast. Oh yeah, and essentially, in the end, Family Guy won. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Like legit, in the end, it did win by the votes.
I believe you. I'm just giving you my opinion. Let me see.
American Dad is good.
Oh, yeah.
I don't hate it or nothing.
Oh, I don't hate it.
It's a great show. I just like Family Guy more.
Like, I think the first 4 or 5 seasons of Family Guy were like top tier. Then it just got kind of everywhere with it.
Yeah, I mean, did they not do the same thing with American Dad?
American Dad, the beginning of American Dad I hated it in the beginning. And it just got funnier to me.
It was a lot different in the beginning than it is like currently, and you know they did have some flanderization going on. Don't try to play it. You know, it's funny. I've been watching Married with Children.
I was going to talk about that earlier, but that's a great show.
Why? I don't understand why they cousin Oliver did. Do you remember this?
And it's weird because I was literally watching yesterday the top 10 characters that kill TV shows.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I watched the same shit. Watch Mojo.
Yeah.
But I've been watching. That's kind of what made me think of it, even though I had watched it already. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I call it because I think that's the first time, isn't it? Isn't it when Cousin Oliver?
They made it that thing.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody's ever called it that, or they have probably. I don't know, but that's what I call it at least.
That's what I call it too.
You call it Cousin Oliver did.
Yeah,
and I mean, only fucking married with children would literally just call the kid 7. But I love that it was such a terrible idea. They were like, you know what? It's like the 4th episode deep, and they fucking hate him.
Yeah, bro.
He's got to go.
Put him on a milk carton and just never talked about his ass again.
You know, like what the fuck happened? I don't get why they did it. It really served no purpose. It really didn't. I mean, so did Cousin Oliver didn't.
Yeah.
At all. It's one of those things. Like I always think of that because of flanderization. You know where that comes from, right? It's The Simpsons.
Oh.
The Simpsons, it's a coined like TV term now for when they take a character and they turn them into what what do I want to say, like here, flanderization is the process through which a single element of a character's personality, often originally mid-element, is inflating in importance over the course of work until it becomes their primary defining characteristic. So like how Kevin in The Office wasn't so fucking stupid in the beginning, and then as he gets towards the end of the show, he's just so fucking stupid.
Okay.
It's incredible.
I've seen that.
I've
seen that. Okay.
That's called flanderization of a character.
It's like, have you seen Boy Meets World?
Yeah, well,
like
I didn't like Boy Meets World. I watched some.
But you know what I mean? Like Eric, he was cool, little pretty boy, and then towards the college years, he got fucking stupid.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was when he like starts is that when he becomes like a bad boy? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, I remember that shit. Yeah, and then Flanders is the character they named it after because in the beginning he wasn't so like such a holy guy, such a a churchgoer. And then of course we know where it goes. And I mean that's the thing I think we need to stop in TV. Like, I get it. Kevin becoming stupider did come with more laughs. I'm not going to deny it, but it doesn't work every time.
Yeah, it's not needed every time.
I mean, it is essentially, I don't know, I guess you can call it like the Cousin Oliver of personality. You know what I mean? They're butting in this personality trait that's not needed. I don't get it.
I feel you.
I can't remember the other shows on there that was the useless characters.
Number 1 was Ashton Kutcher from 2.5 Men.
I
didn't think that needed to be number 1, but I didn't like it.
I thought they didn't he become like a beloved character on the show?
I didn't like him.
No, I thought there was like this whole thing like, oh, Ashton Kutcher is so amazing on 2. I don't know. I didn't watch the show.
It just sounds like a sentence that's never existed.
I didn't watch it, so it wasn't my kind of show.
Yeah.
I just like there's something about the like 90s, early 2000s sitcom style that just bothers the fucking piss out of me. And for whatever reason, 2.5 Men hit a lot of those. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's this like real corniness to it that I just can't get behind.
What's on CBS that kind of adds a
You know what I mean?
layer of corniness to it. So
yeah, it just certain things will fuck up for me, and that I think that show had a laugh track, right?
yes,
Yeah, that's a big thing. I can't do laugh tracks.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it will fuck up an entire show for me. It really will.
I feel it.
I don't. It's just one of those things. Like it's weird because I Love Lucy. They don't have a laugh track. They have
Live studio
live studio audience. So, and for whatever reason, that doesn't bother me. I don't know why.
Because it's live and studio audience.
I guess, but it's essentially the same thing when you think about it, though.
Genuine.
I mean,
want them to be earned and not just
feel
manufactured.
I feel that. That makes sense. I never really thought of it like that way. I was like, they're laughing too. Why does this one not bother me?
It's like
if
it's a laugh track, it's like you're just trying to get me to laugh,
Yeah.
Because there'll be a laugh track on something that you might not even find funny.
That's friends.
Yeah.
And that's what they do, dog. Like, you've seen that fucking, that video where they take the laugh track out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dude, it's not, oh, God, that show sucks. That show sucks. I don't know. That's one of those weird things that bothers me, though, is laugh tracks. It really does. It really bothers me for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, now you know, everybody. That's a little random fact for the Marcus right here. Hates laugh tracks.
I do hate laugh tracks. I have weird pet peeves. I do.
Everybody does.
Like, that bothers me. The TV being on, but no sound coming out.
Yeah.
And it's not because of what you think. It's because of my childhood.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go into that here. But yeah, it bothers me. But I try to get past. I'm trying to get past things.
Definitely some childhood traumas that I would talk about, but that's for another day.
Hey, we don't need to get into traumas.
Not necessarily traumas, but just shit that happened when I was a kid.
I mean, shit, we grew up in a crazy time.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we had a lot of police brutality, riots, fucking 9/11. We had a crazy shit happen while we were growing up. When you think about it, we lived through a lot of significant events.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I remember my earliest one is, that I remember, I should say, is the LA riots.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. I remember watching it on TV.
Mm-hmm.
What else was there? Bill Clinton. He's like, I did not have sex.
Relationship with that woman.
That bitch sucked my dick.
Hey, man.
9/11? I guess 2 bombings, really, technically, of the towers.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? 94? Right? Was the first one?
I think so, yeah.
Something like that. 94, I think. I don't remember it.
Yeah.
But I know it happened. You know what I mean?
He knows.
I mean, technically lived through the Berlin Wall falling. Yeah, 89 is when it started, and it technically doesn't come down fully until I think it's 94 again, if I'm correct. Yeah, and then, The Matrix.
Just stop the fucking madness.
Y2K.
Yeah, that was nuts.
What? A pandemic.
End of the world.
Yeah.
2012.
Y2K. We were just teaching Oliver about that the other day. He was like, "What is that? I don't even know what it is." We were like, "Holy shit!" They don't teach it to him, or at least they haven't yet.
That is weird that the history books don't have that shit in them now.
I thought it would.
Interesting.
I thought it would. It would make sense.
Everyone knew it would, but it's just weird knowing that we're there now.
Yeah, it would do. Yeah. I mean, really, you could at some point in time, in let's say 30 years, we could be interviewed, be like, "What do you remember about 9/11?" You know what I mean? Not that we were there or anything, but I remember that shit.
Watch somebody try to turn it into a fucking Titanic type movie, turn into a goddamn love story or some shit. Watch.
Hey, man. And then they both jump out the window.
Yep. Yep. Oh, they didn't survive.
Dark humor, you gotta love it. No, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. Multiple market and housing crashes. Fucking. Probably the craziest presidential 4 years that we've ever seen, in our lifetimes, I'll say, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was nice.
I mean, we saw the first black president.
Yeah.
Fuck, there's some real crazy shit.
I still got the newspaper from that.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's cool. I mean, I didn't.
It was
vote.
a big deal for my family.
I didn't vote for either one of them, so I always vote a different party. That's me,
Yeah.
But like, I remember who was it? Wasn't it Mitt Romney?
Yeah.
Man, remember that one guy? Yeah.
Yeah. Howard Dean. That's my guy.
Is that the guy?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that shit killed. Dude,
Love when fucking Dave Chappelle made fun of him.
That was one of the funniest Dave Chappelle skits. It's one of those ones like I don't remember much about politics from back in the day. I didn't fucking care, but I remember that. Oh man, Dave Chappelle, he be killing. That was something we were supposed to talk about on comedy. Damn it, was Dave Chappelle. I talked to him, the one dude who said we should talk about comedy. I hit him up and we talked a little bit, but I fucked up because I'm big dumb. What can you do? Well,
what can you do?
We're like an hour and a half. I knew we were going to do a long one tonight, but
it's all good. It's good to be back in the swing of things.
Right. We appreciate the live stream.
Appreciate you guys. Whoever watched us, enjoyed us.
Yeah, we're definitely
talked to us.
We're definitely back in the swing, though.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we have any.
It's gonna be an awesome year. Nowhere to go but up. Looking forward to what 2023 brings.
Shit, yeah. We're gonna have shirts coming out, stickers coming out. I think some people want me to get them patches. So
condoms.
If you want patches, let me know. If you want a patch, let me know. We'll get that one figured out.
Bet.
Yeah, man. If you want to be part of the live stream group, chat, join the group. What the fuck? Get into the Nerdcore group if you want to be part of the stream chat. Okay, because we only have a couple people here, but we always have fun with the chat. I like having the chat.
Oh yeah,
I do like having
more
chat.
lively. I fucks with it.
Yeah, and we'll get that figured out better. Sorry.
So eventually we'll end up having live guests. Who knows?
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna get somebody in here soon, and then that way we can talk what their specific nerdiness is a little bit. We got some D&D nerds and shit that want to come out, and yeah, I do want to get somebody who lives in a different state, but he runs a different group, and I just want to, little collab. You know what I mean?
Down for a good collaboration.
So yeah, we got things coming this year, dog.
Oh yeah, so stay tuned.
Yeah, because like JoJo said, we ain't going nowhere but up.
Sure
Got a
thing,
3D,
son.
Got a 3D printer.
Oh yeah, 3D printer, baby.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that. So yeah, we
Cool,
appreciate
guys.
y'all.
Appreciate you. Spend another episode.
Later,
Later, ho.